Hi, I'm Stephen Hand from Archery Supplies, and today I want to talk about Zack Gleeson buying a PSE bow. Zack Gleeson is the owner of PSE Archery. Owner, CEO of PSE Archery. CEO? He's the CEO of the company who purchased PSE. And he used to shoot a Bowtech. Well, now he's brought himself a PSE. Now, I would be very interested in the story on how Zack brought himself a PSE and how he chose the bow he chose from PSE. But he chose the carbon bow, and to me maybe that's understandable because it's nice and lightweight, it's a very smooth drawing bow, and it's a pretty fast bow to shoot. Now we've been following Zack since he's taken over PSE and wondered what he's been doing since he's taken over the company. Now the first thing Zack did was go and visit John Dudley. And you're like, why does he go and visit John Dudley? Who's John Dudley? Well, John is the brand of PSE that is the knock-on bows that are kind of like PSEs but are just branded a little bit different and sometimes a little bit more expensive than PSE. So he's gone and visited him and got some coaching. Now I'm going to say that's a pretty normal thing that a lot of owners do. They go and see their celebrity stars and it's like, hello, I haven't had a chance to meet you and we're now catching up. So anyway, Zack's gone and visited John Dudley, and there's some photos of Zack meeting John Dudley on his Instagram. Okay, so what else has happened since Zack's taken over PSE? So PSE put out a broadcast message to all dealers telling us what's going on. Now, the first thing is their marketing from PSE in social media has gone up 90%, they say. Has it been good for you? Has it encouraged you to buy a PSE? I don't know. But you can see the ads, and we're going to post up some of the little ads that PSE is doing on social media. Some of them are based on the heritage of PSE. This is what they've been doing. So whether you think it's a good thing or a bad thing, for me, in my business, I can say it's had zero impact in sales. So you may be doing more posts on social media, but it's not posts to encourage you to buy a PSE bow. In my view, if you're in an archery shop and this social media advertising that PSE has done has increased sales, please put a comment below. Please add one. I think what drives sales is making a good product and telling people about it and getting results. That's it. That's what I think is good. Promote sales. And before they've said sales are driven through three things: advertising, so you've got to advertise the product, through friends, and through the shop. So there are three revenue ways PSE makes a sale. So your mate owns a PSE, you see an ad for a PSE somewhere, or when you walk into the shop recommends PSE. So that's the three ways you end up buying a PSE. So I'm not sure whether the social media marketing that PSE has done since Zack's taken over has had an impact. It certainly hasn't impacted my PSE sales as far as I'm concerned. But if you're in America and it has had an impact, please tell us all about it. Okay, so that's the first thing. Now PSE has also sent out a video crew to the National Field Archery Indoor Championships. So they've sent a film crew out there, and there's photos of the PSE film crew at the National Indoor Championships. Now the problem is there's been no videos or photos done from this. So the only photos we've got are photos of the actual camera crew at the event, but nothing else has been published that I've seen anywhere. So I don't know what the purpose was. Maybe, I don't know. So that's the other thing that they've done since Zack's taken over. And the third thing, PSE claim their delivery time now on bows has decreased from 6 months, and I'm going to say to about 3 months, or it could be 2 months. So, and I wasn't aware the delivery time on PSEs had extended out to 6 months before. So just saying that. I always thought that in COVID times the delivery times on PSE was still pretty good. And yes, it's been slower than in the past, but substantially faster than the other bow companies. Although Elite's caught up of recently, but the other bow companies have been very, very slow. So I always thought, well, PSE's still up there in the fastest, but in the press release, PSE said they've halved the delivery time of bows. So that's what they say they've done. So if you're a dealer, customer, I mean, what do you think has been the impact since Zack's taken over, for the positive or the negative? Now, I think Zack is also going to give away a few hunts to dealers in PSE. Now, that's been done before. I don't know if it has any impact on sales. So maybe if you're in America, the concept of hunting with Zack is something that would drive you to sell more PSEs. I don't know if that's a big driving force for shops to change the way it sells products. Now, I would say there's been products before given to stores to increase sales, and what they've had is they've had sales targets, or they give them like trophies if they sell so many products. So for example, in the past, if you sold so many Hoyts or so many Martins, they would give you a gold-plated bow, or a special bow, and it would be for display purposes in your store to say you're one of the top dealers in America, and go up on your wall. So then when customers come into your store, they come in with confidence that you know what you're talking about as far as that brand. So it used to be a big thing back in the day. It's pretty much faded away of late. I haven't seen the bow manufacturers do it, but it was a big thing in the past. But that's where Zack's been up to since he's taken over, as far as I can see. Anyway, I'm Stephen Hand from Archery Supplies. Thanks for watching. Bye.